chance to save big during Renewal by Andersen's Friends and Family Sales Event. Get 25% off all windows, patio doors, and entry doors. That's 25% off all windows, patio doors, and entry doors when you buy 4 or more. Special financing is available. Call by October 31st. 773-645-0200. 773-645-0200. That's 773-645-0200. For offer and warranty details, visit renewalbyandersen.com.
Febreze. So my home is also my office. And before I can focus, every room's gotta be clean. That means tidying up and spraying my Febreze Air Mist. Ooh, that's fresh. Febreze Air Mist scents are all high quality. They fight anywhere funk, and they give my air an instant boost of freshness. So not only does my home smell good, I feel good too. After I Febreze, it's time to start my day.
Breathe happy, Febreze, la 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 la. Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line when you buy 2. That's just $60 a month for 2 unlimited lines. So if you're 50 and up, make the switch and save. Come on, you've earned this. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today. Requires 2 lines of service, age validation, and credit approval, subject to system and area limits, taxes, and other fees apply.
Top trending stories on WBBMNewsRadio.com. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration says it is investigating Tesla's full self-serving system after getting reports of crashes in low visibility conditions, including one that killed a pedestrian. The probe focuses on 4 crashes caused by sun flare, fog, and airborne dust. The agency says that in addition to that pedestrian death, another crash involved an injury. Former Bears quarterback Jay Cutler charged with driving under the influence and possession of a handgun after a traffic crash in Tennessee earlier this week. While investigating the rear-end crash, police say they smelled alcohol on Cutler, who was slurring his words and had bloodshot eyes. Cutler arrested and released on $5,000 bond. It's 11:46, 2 minutes away now from a traffic and weather update. First, a look at sports. Here's Alex Kuhn.
Legendary Virginia head basketball coach Tony Bennett sent shockwaves through the college basketball world when he announced his retirement from coaching after 15 seasons, including a national title in Charlottesville. Citing the changing landscape in college sports with the open transfer portal and name, image, and likeness, Bennett thinks that things need to change in the college center. Next up, they begin their regular season on Wednesday night in New Orleans, where they will take on Zion Williamson and the Pelicans. 7 o'clock tip-off. You'll be able to hear that game on our sister station, 670 The Score. College football action right now. The Northwestern Wildcats are taking on the Wisconsin Badgers in Evanston. Wisconsin has just taken a 7-0 lead early in the second quarter. In Bloomington, Indiana, 16th ranked Indiana leads Nebraska 7-0 with Nebraska in the Indiana red zone. Later today, the 5-1 and 22nd ranked Illinois Fighting Illini welcome number 24 Michigan to Champaign. 2:30 kickoff from Memorial Stadium. 2:30 kickoff in DeKalb as the 4-2 Northern Illinois Huskies take on the 4-2 Toledo Rockets. And the Blackhawks, they are back at the United Center tonight taking on the Buffalo Sabres. Puck drop is set for 7 o'clock. And finally, in Major League Baseball, the Cleveland Guardians, they look to stay alive in their series against the New York Yankees. They trail 3-1 heading into Game 5 at Progressive Field in Cleveland. First pitch in that one set for 7:08. With sports at 16:46, I'm Alex Kuhn of 670 The Score on News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
11:48 now in Chicago. Traffic and weather together, sponsored by Grand Appliances. Brian Peck.
Got a new crash inbound on the Dan Ryan Express lanes. Really jammed from 43rd to 35th. This crash in a lane there. And then you have a little bit of a Gapers delay in the locals, but you're still 3 minutes slower in the express lanes. The locals will take you about 19 minutes from the merge into downtown. You're 15 minutes going back out. I-55 in Will County, northbound, absolutely jammed. River Road to Arsenal. This is road resurfacing, only 1 lane open. Southbound solid US 6 to Arsenal. Same thing, only 1 lane open.
The death of its leader, Yahya Sinwar. His last moments of life, alone, wounded, and bleeding in the shattered building in Rafah in the south.
Cuba has gotten some of its electricity back after a widespread blackout. CBS's Dana Jacobson.
Cuba is slowly restoring power after an energy crisis caused an island-wide blackout. Cuba's electrical grid went offline yesterday after
Wi-Fi is connected.
The power plant failed. The majority of Cuba's 10 million residents there were left in the dark. The island has been dealing with weeks of fuel shortages and worsening blackouts.
Music lovers are in for a treat tonight as legendary stars are being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. CBS's Stacey Lynn.
Among the 16 singers and groups, Mary J. Blige. Cher. Foreigner.
You're as cold as ice.
And Kool and the Gang. Stacey Lynn, CBS News.
An expensive piece of history as a rare copy of the U.S. Constitution sold for $9 million in North Carolina this week. It was a version that had been sent to the states, 13 of them at the time, after being ratified. 1787. This is CBS News.
Progressive Insurance. What do your home and auto have in common? They're yours, and Progressive protects them both. Bundle today at Progressive.com.
Welcome back to Ask Hassels. I'm Weston. What's your question?
What does BOGO stand for?
Well, BOGO can mean a lot of things, like box of giggling otters or big old goofy owl.
Huh?
But here at Hassel's Mattress, it means buy one, get one.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Through Monday, buy one new Sealy Posturepedic, Beauty Rest, or Certa Perfect Sleeper and get one free box spring.
Oh.
Or an equal amount off an adjustable base.
Oh.
Or
More?
$248 in instant savings on your Queen Beauty Rest, Certa Perfect Sleeper, or Sealy Posturepedic mattress.
Nice.
Or
Good grief.
save even more on a king.
That's a lot of ors.
We like options.
Yeah, but it adds a lot more O's to BOGO.
You're right. I guess it should be pronounced BOGO. Or
Maybe not.
buy one, get one, and have it delivered free the next day. Through Monday at Hassel's Mattress. Open 9 to 9. Find a self-service Chicagoland showroom near you at Hasselus.com. Hasselus. Employee free since 2014. There may be some holiday jobs out there this year.
The holiday sales forecast from the National Retail Federation shows that spending is expected to grow between 2.5% and 3.5% over last year, and that bodes well for those needing employment.
To support an increase in consumer demand, we anticipate
in Chicago's Bucktown neighborhood was the scene of a street takeover last night. Video on social media shows dozens of people gathered near the Kennedy Expressway as cars and motorcycles did donuts and other tricks. The crowd cleared out, though, once police arrived. It's not clear if any arrests were made. A reminder, when you want to listen to WBBM on your phone, download the free Odyssey app and click the word follow for easy access. Or if you're at home, you can always ask your smart speaker to play WBBM News Radio. It's 12:08, time for traffic and weather together on the 8s. Here's Trent Erickson.
Dan Ryan, the inbound, pretty heavy in the local lanes from 47th to about 35th, or just past 35th Street because of a crash in the express lanes, closing everything from 51st up to 35th. And that is going to be there not too much longer. Hopefully they get that wrapped up pretty soon. About 20 minutes if you use those local lanes coming in from 95th Street, obviously. So try the locals sooner the better. Out outside 15 minutes to get to 95th Street. It's heavy out to 18th Street, then slow from 87th down to 95th. If you're on I-55, you're going to notice some trouble, and that is in the form of road work going on around Arsenal. So jammed up northbound just past River Road to Arsenal with this road work where you're down to one lane. And south outside, you're down to one lane as well, and you're solid from I-80 down to Arsenal as well. If you're making your way on the Edens in from Cicero and out, slow spots to pass 2 East, 22 either way. On the Kennedy inbound, 46 minutes from O'Hare downtown, about 33, and that's from the Edens Junction, heavy from Austin to the Hubbard Street Tunnel, past the Wintrust Miro near North Avenue. Outside, heavy to no clear Bishop Ford in from 115th up to the Dan Ryan, a little slow, 2 extra minutes on your ride. Your next report at 12:18 on News Radio 105.9 WBBM.
The WBBM AccuWeather forecast says there will be no shortage of sunshine this afternoon with a high of 74 degrees. It does cool down tonight, clear skies, but temperatures will settle around 50 degrees along the lakefront. Could drop into the 40s in a lot of the suburbs. Tomorrow, again sunny, and it's going to warm up to a high around 80 degrees, even warmer Monday with a high of 82. Right now, it's 67 degrees at O'Hare, 68 at Midway, 64 degrees along the lakefront. We're headed up to a high of 74 at 12:10.
It's that time of year, fall, football, and fireplaces. Cooler temps are on the way, and you
make sure your fireplace and chimney are in top shape for the season. Call Vertical Chimney Care today. You'll get the best of both worlds, safe and cozy, with Chicago's top chimney experts. Get your chimney cleaned today for just $149. And for extra safety, a free dryer vent cleaning too. Call Vertical Chimney Care today or visit verticalchimney.com.
It's 12:11. The News Watch continues. A California man is sentenced to 7 years in federal prison for orchestrating a fraudulent investment scheme.
That scheme swindled investors out of more than $21 million. 32-year-old Sean Gruss pleaded guilty last year in federal court in Chicago to a wire fraud charge. In addition to the 7-year prison term, he's been ordered to pay millions in restitution to his victims. Gruss formed 3 funds that he claimed would invest in private financial technology companies and provide potential investors with marketing materials containing numerous falsehoods about the fund's purported investment history and successes. Reporter 1059 WBVN.
A dog stolen during a north suburban home burglary earlier this month was found safe, while the alleged thief is now in custody.
Leon's owners are glad to have him back home in Wilmette. The Shih Tzu was abducted October 10th during a home burglary. He was found earlier this week at a shelter in Chicago. Authorities say 33-year-old Barbara Thomas is accused of taking the pet and other property from the owner's home. Thomas was arrested Thursday at her Chicago home and faces 2 felonies, residential burglary and theft. The assistant state's attorney says private security video showed Thomas leaving the pet owner's home she allegedly broke into with a backpack and the animal. She was later seen on CTA train video, dog inside the backpack. Bjorn Black, News Radio 1059 WBBM.
A new report shows Wisconsin children are falling behind other states when it comes to vaccines. The CDC pulled data from the Wisconsin Department of Public Health and found kindergartners are behind the national vaccination rate for polio, DTaP, and measles, mumps, rubella. Less than 85% of Wisconsin children received their MMR vaccine, compared to the national average of nearly 93%. State officials say it could leave classrooms and communities vulnerable to outbreaks. A man from the southwest suburbs has been indicted for narcotics and money laundering conspiracy crimes. Federal prosecutors say 37-year-old Gregory Fountain from Montgomery is one of 5 defendants accused of selling drugs in at least 8 states and laundering nearly $25 million in proceeds. Co-conspirators allegedly used the drug money to rent houses, buy airline tickets, pay for hotel rooms, and facilitate travel to traffic cocaine, fentanyl, and cash between Ohio and California, and in Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, and Texas. We'll check your AccuWeather 5-day forecast and get an update in sports just ahead. It's 12:13.
This is Mai Martinez.
And I'm Cisco Cotto.
Start your day with us Monday morning.
Plus, get traffic and weather together on the 8s to help you get your day started.
Chicago's news, traffic, and weather station, 1059 WBBM.
Hey, it's Michael Swerkanish. Business owners, have you plateaued on your social media and online efforts? Why not tap into podcasts and radio? My friends at Radioactive Media know the recipe to launch, optimize, and scale performance by building compelling audio campaigns which work. Text the word profits to 511-511. If you're a